at the top of our lungs. Dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone.
Hi guys, welcome to a very, I'll call it just very low-key grocery haul. I have been and done a grocery shop, and this grocery, so my grocery shops at the moment, I'm trying to flip the weeks around. So what's happened is the video you're about to see, like the groceries I'm about to show you, was last week's main shop, and the week before that I kind of done a main shop as well because we hadn't really shopped. We'd been away, Queensland, we just had things on and stuff, so I hadn't done anything. So because of those two shops, I'm actually was scheduled this week to actually do a top-up shop, but I have not done a top-up shop because I haven't needed to. I'm not even getting like my usual salad things or anything because we're just going with like cooked veggies and stuff like that. I just don't need to, so I'm not doing a top-up shop at all. I've got enough in the cupboard and things at the moment because I want to take this time obviously to flip flip all my groceries around, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm trying to work it out, but my main shop will happen, let me think, in the next week. So what you're going to see is like a lot of kind of main shops in a row. Obviously I've already put up like 2 of them, so that's kind of where we're at. I hope that all makes sense. So I'm just working on trying to flip all my shops around and stuff. We've been away, we've done a lot of things, it's been school holidays, and I've been working a lot, like a lot, so things have just been all over the place. So I'll be back to my usual grocery shopping and all of that coming up very soon. I have done a meal plan for July, and I'm trying to work with a lot of what I've already got and things like that. So it's just me settling back in and trying to get myself into a better routine again, just back to my old ways, so I can stay with budgets and meal schedules and all of that. So that's what's happening, guys. I know I've been saying this in nearly every video, but I just wanted to explain why you're not going to see a top-up shop, because I just don't need to do it, and I'm flipping weeks around and all that kind of stuff. So that's what's happening, okay? I hope that makes sense. All right, so this grocery shop you're about to see is, I think it's pretty much, I think it all is all, I'm pretty, oh no, I did go to Coles. So it's pretty much all Woolworths, but I did drop into Coles. I went at night time with the kids because, and so I couldn't go to Aldi. So I just went at night time because that's the hours that I had at the time and things, just because I have been working a lot and things like that. So that's kind of where we're at. So it's Woolworths mainly with a bit of Coles. I didn't get a huge amount of points for this shop with Woolworths because I didn't do a lot of my boosts and things like that, but I think I got around 1,500 points as such. I think that's what it was. So that's still good. That's still good as well. My Qantas points are still climbing up, which is amazing. But I spent around, so my usual budget from a main shop is like $240, and then I have $70 in the next week for top-up shop, which obviously I'm not doing. But this shop I spent about, I think it was 257, maybe a little bit more. I have a feeling it was 257 what I worked out. So that's actually good because although I'm over budget, I haven't really done a top-up shop either. And I'm not going to before I actually do a main shop. So it's all worked out for the best anyway. So it's been fine. So anyway, let's get into my shop and what I got. Lots of new fun things, guys. So have a look. All right, groceries are done. I'm not going to pull these out because I've got nowhere to put them, but I have 6 loaves of my Tip Top bread. I normally get sandwich slice, however, we were at the supermarket late and all they had left was toast. So I'm going to put these straight into the freezer, and then I'm going to show you everything that I've got here today. There's lots of new things which I'm excited to talk to you about and show you. Isabella and I kind of got carried away, but we just wanted to try a few new things, so that's what we're doing. Look, we got some nice curly pasta there. These ice creams, which we've had this before, but one Isabella's already taken. Yeah, there's quite a few little things. This Tiny Teddy's cereal, which I'll talk about as well. So excited to share this with you today. Actually, I'll talk about the ice cream first so I can also put that in the freezer. So we actually went with Bulla this week because We love Blue Ribbon ice cream, but they don't have a lot of variety in flavors. They do have a mint and chocolate one mixed together, and it's nice, but it is nowhere near as nice as this. This is like going to an ice cream shop and getting that, you know, the mint ice cream with the little tiny chocolate chips, and that's what we love. We love that so much. Aldi had one at one point as well, like it was a limited edition. It was really good. The price of Bulla has come down from $10 to I think it was $6.50 or $6.60 in Woolworths. So I grabbed two because we like to have a bit of variety. This one I got like a boysenberry type swirl thing because obviously when we've bought the cheap ice creams in a cone, like they're like drumsticks, but they're the Woolworths versions. We like to get the mint one and we like to get the boysenberry one. So I thought I would get these, and I will say that we did get some waffle cones as well just to go with them. So looking forward to these for desserts. Also, Isabella's been begging me for these, so I said, all right, let's get them because Johnny can't always have dairy if he doesn't have his lactose tablet things. So these are icy poles. She's already stolen one. I'll show you guys what it looks like. She's already stolen one out of the freezer to try, and she likes it, so that's good. These were not cheap though. I think these were $8 for 8. So for 8 though, that's not bad. And like I said, Johnny will really like it too. So we did get this something new this week. All right, so on to the rest of the grocery shop. I will point out, obviously, for anyone watching that's new, there's no meat. The reason there's no meat is just because I have plenty in my freezer. The only thing that I actually needed was sausages, but I want to get them from Aldi because I don't like the Woolworths sausages. And I just forgot to get them in Coles when I went in there. So, and Aldi's closed, obviously, because it was late at night. So I haven't got any meat, but I've got plenty to go for the next couple of weeks for us in the freezer. So with that, I do have some fruit and veg. I didn't get my normal lots of salad stuff. You guys normally always see me buy lettuce, capsicum, cucumber, carrot, that type of thing. Obviously I got a few things, but I didn't get lettuce in that because I'm not planning on having salad items for the rest of this week at least. So I'll get it in the top-up shop for the next sort of lot of stuff. So it's just because we're in very cold weather, so we're not doing it. I got two lots of apples, Pink Lady apples. Apples have come down, I'm so excited. We prefer Pink Lady apples. They're just sweeter, softer, just nicer, so much nicer. These have come down to $4. $4 for a kilo, which is amazing. I got two because I put them in the fridge and they do last a long time, but I got two because I'm doing deviled sausages and I like to use apples in that as well. So I've got those. I got the zucchini, just 3 zucchini there. These I'm making up my vegetable bags for the freezer. I don't have any at the moment, which consist of onion, carrot, zucchini and capsicum, all diced up and grated and things, and I use that for cooking. So I got the zucchini, I got the Odd Bunch capsicum. Look how amazing these look. Odd Bunch, how crazy is that? Oh, these were like less than $5 for these 4. Look how big they are. If I was to buy these individually, it probably cost me like $3 each. So that was amazing. They actually got them from out the back because there was no, look at that one, it's massive. I could really use one of these for our salads if I did have salad this week, but I am going to use it for cooking stuff because, yeah. But they didn't have any out, and I asked them and they said, oh, I've got heaps at the back, I'll go get some. So I got the good ones, obviously. So I was very happy about that. Odd Bunch carrots as well, which were cheaper than the normal ones. I mean, because you've got stuff like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's a massive carrot, but it's like half of it's missing and stuff. They're all different sizes, but I don't care. We will eat them. I'll cut them up and eat them, but we also, and I cook with them, but I also want to grate some. I've got some in the fridge already, but I'm going to grate some for my veggie things. Pumpkin, I was disappointed they didn't have the Kent pumpkin. I can't remember ever having, you know, the grey skin one. But I'm hoping Johnny and I will like this. I'll be roasting it, so hopefully that's good. Because I do not like butternut pumpkin. It, like roasted, it's awful. Just really bland to me. So I like Kent pumpkin, so hopefully this is as good. Cheese, if you're going for like a cheap sliced cheese, or any cheese brand that's cheap, in Woolworths I have this brand called Hillview, which I've only recently discovered. I don't know if they've always had this or I'm just seeing it now. But I got this one here, I think this is about $5, so it's a bit more expensive than the Aldi one. Just wrapper cheese, because Isabella loves that in sandwiches, and we put them on biscuits and things like that. But I also do have a block of cheese. They do a, what size is this? This is 500 grams. The Hillview people, whoever it is, do a block of cheese as well, but they only did in the 1 kilo. I couldn't see this size, so, and I wanted this size, so I got this one instead. This was about $7, I think. It wasn't that bad at all. It was good. Bananas, I was going to get the kids size ones, but they were all green. And I just decided to get these, the red tip ones. I don't know, they're supposed to be like, kind of like organic, but they're not organic. I'm not sure. I tried to look at what the difference was, but I think they're better for you than regular bananas. So like the way they're produced and grown and stuff. So I don't know, I just went with it. I tried one, it was delicious, so we got that. I just got some shredded coleslaw, which I'm actually going to put in the freezer because I'm using this for like chow meins and things like that. Just some Robo tomatoes. Cabana. I forgot to get this at Woolworths, and I'm so bummed about it because you can get 4 sticks for about, I think, $8.50 roughly, I think, in Woolworths. Coles didn't have it. They only have the 2, and the deli was closed. So I wanted to get the one in the packet, just because when you get the stick out of the deli, you have to eat it, because they break it too, you have to eat it within a few days, like 3 days or 4 days or something, they said to me. So when it's like this, it lasts longer. You know, I can have a lot of sticks and have it going over a couple of weeks if I want. So that's why I prefer to pay the little bit extra. It's only like a few cents extra. It's not that much more. But when we like Don Cabana, so I got that one. Oh, I got this salami, which looks really good. You know, I'm picky with salami because I want it thin and not too thick. I like the salami out of the deli the most, but I love this brand for meats. Especially the bacon, because I got onto this in Costco. Their bacon in Costco is so nice. It's not too smoky. It's nice. It's just not too thick and chewy and stuff. It's really delicious. So I got onto their actual meats, and they're all really good. So I got this. I think this 4-pack was about $6 or $6.50 maybe, which is about standard for salami especially. So I got this because Joseph really wants salami sandwiches, so I got that. Just 1 packet of chow mein because I just need 1 packet because I've already got more in the actual pantry. Coffee, oh, we're out of coffee. We just like the Nescafe 43 blend. This is a big jar. This is 300 grams. It's huge though. And it was down to $12 from, I think, $19, I think, roughly. So I got that. That was lucky it was on special because it's expensive. Apple juice, Johnny's lactose-free milk that he needs. We did get, well, Isabella and I went to get the normal little bluey yogurts that we get, the tubs, but she really just wants vanilla. And because she has it with cereal in the morning for breakfast. So she doesn't have milk, she has cereal with her, you know, if it's Cocoa Pops or sometimes Sultana brand. What else does she have? Fruit Loops maybe, but generally it's Cocoa Pops. So she prefers vanilla. So we just got this one instead. I know I've had this in the smaller tubs and it was delicious. So we got that. I got 2 lots of the margarine here, the Flora, you can see. Now this is obviously more expensive than the Aldi one. The Aldi one's 1 kilo for like under $4 for 1 kilo. This one is about $5 or $5.50. I think it's $5 for only 500 grams. However, I got a little bit more conscious of buying this because I think Aldi was shut one night, so I just got this because it was $5. And then we had friends over for dinner, and their son can't have dairy. He's allergic, severely allergic to dairy. And so we were looking at these because normally it has Nutlex. Nutlex, I think that's what it's called. Now the Aldi margarine doesn't have dairy in it. This one I think might have some dairy in it. But the point is, I was looking at because of where we were looking at things, obviously for him, I started looking at the ingredients in this one compared to the ingredients in the Aldi one. And I was like, oh, that Aldi one has a lot of things in it that I don't even know what they are. And it just did not look like much, I'll be honest. So this looked better as far as, I'm sure it's not fabulous, but it still looks better for you than the Aldi one. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more conscious of what we're having at times. So I got this instead. So they're actually for the freezer because I've got a point still with these and we've already got one in the fridge. Milk, I've just got 3 little 1 litres. I'm buying 1 litres now so Isabella can pour them herself as well if she wants to make strawberry milk or chocolate milk or whatever, you know, Milo, whatever. The 1 litres is just a bit easier, so I got this. And we just don't go through milk very quickly nowadays, especially because Johnny has to have this. So this is plenty for us. So we got that. I did get some butter. I just got this salted Woolworths butter because I'm using it for cooking. I'm actually going to make my chocolate cake. I think it's called a classic chocolate cake. It's on the VIP lounge. It's a recipe. It's an amazing, beautiful cake. If you're a VIP member, look up the recipe, make it. It's delicious. It's really good. I don't make it often because the Costco muffins were way less in price than it was for me to go and get ingredients and make cakes and stuff like that. However, I'm not at Costco, so I decided to make a cake this week. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm using that. These were just on a whim because Isabella and I wanted to try them. They're just little mini pikelets. It's cheaper for me to make pikelets myself, obviously, but we just thought we'd try them because quite often when I make them too, they taste really, they leave a really dry taste in my mouth. So I don't know, sometimes the actual made up stuff and that tastes a bit better, but I don't know, we'll try this and see what they're like. We're in school holidays, so they'll be good for that. This was just a bit of a treat, just for something fun as well, because we were looking at pasta. I'm like, I need pasta, Isabella, what do you want? She loves bows, right? Love San Remo, love the Aldi pasta. The Aldi pasta is just as good as this. It's really nice. But weren't at Aldi, we're at Woolworths. So she decided, what about this? And I'm like, yeah, let's try it. So I don't know how that'll cook up, but I have a feeling we'll really love it because we love the bows. And the bows are quite thick and big pieces of pasta, so I think we'll really like this. So I got that. I did get some little apple and strawberry purees. I'll be honest, they're a 4.5 star, which is great. These are so good. I love them. And when they're in the fridge, even better. But they go well to just throw in a bag and stuff for a snack. I bought these for when I'm working and stuff, honestly, for me mostly, just so I can have some fruit without having to bite into apples and stuff like that while I'm working. So I just grabbed this as a quick fill up for me. 2 lots of water. Isabella's been into this as well. She begged me for this. These are about $4 or $5. They're pretty cheap. You get 6 bags. She really likes the salt and vinegar. I did at one point buy these ones and the chicken ones. Joseph didn't like these, which was surprising. He liked the chicken ones, but I've actually still got some left, I think, in my stockpile. But he wasn't overly keen on them. But Isabella really liked these. She's already eaten 2 packets out of it in the car between stores. So I do have those, and they'll be good for school lunches and stuff. Sauce, I wanted the big refill bottle. They don't have it, and I actually couldn't even see a tag on the shelf, so I don't know what's going on there. So I just got a sauce. I did get some chocolate chip cookies. These are delicious. If you're on a budget and you're looking for just something like this for school lunch boxes as a little treat, these are great. They taste really good. These are the Woolworths ones. They're like $2.20 or $2.30. They're so cheap, and you get 8 packs of it. They're really good, so try those. I did get these. These were on special. So we got 2. Obviously, we had a little bite, but I will get these and probably bag them up into smaller bags. These are in the health food aisle, and they're just something that kids will eat, which is good. That's not as bad as Doritos, if you know what I mean. So these were down to $2.25. They have different flavors as well, but we just prefer the plain ones. So we got those. Popcorn. So the Aldi popcorn, you know, I've always been an advocate for the Aldi popcorn because you get like 10 bags for $2.50 or something. It's so cheap. However, the popcorn has had a lot of hard kernels and stuff in the bags of recent, which is not great. It hurts Isabella's teeth. Well, it hurts all our teeth, but she mostly, so she won't have it now at school and stuff because of that reason. One week I bought this brand because it was on special or something, and we were just in the supermarket. We grabbed it for a snack, and she loved it, and it was really good. I'll be honest, it's super expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Buying the actual individual bags, they're like the little ones, the little snack packs, so expensive. You only get I think it's only 5 bags in a pack, 5 bags, and you probably get that 2 for $7 deal. So you get 10 bags for $7. It's really expensive, obviously, compared to the Aldi one. This one though, I think this was $3.50 maybe. So I bought this like this to break it down into smaller bags for school lunches and things like that, which school's not back yet, but we'll have this on school holidays as well. I bought the plain one, but I also got this one for Johnny and I to have because we've had this flavour before in a different brand and really liked it. So we just thought we'd get it for something different. So I don't know, we just find it is a better quality popcorn. There's less, what do you call it? like kernels and hard bits and stuff in there, and I don't have to worry so much about choking kids and things. So, or Johnny choking, because he tends to choke on stuff like this. So yeah, we got that. We also got some of these. Isabella asked for some little yogurt sultanas because she saw them in the health food aisle, and I said, oh, we'll go buy the little boxes. The only brand that does it, Aldi used to have it. I don't know if they still do because I haven't been in there for a while. But in the actual normal supermarket, the Peppa Pig ones are the only ones. Now, she probably won't want the box at school, I'll be honest. So I'll probably just empty this into her lunchbox, into the little section that I can do. So we've got that. They weren't very expensive. They were pretty cheap. And also something else we tried the one from Coles, just a little fruit and jelly, just for a different dessert rather than having ice cream. And I know buying jelly by itself is cheaper to make up yourself, and that doesn't last long in this house, I will say that. But I liked the idea of having some fruit in it as well. So we got these at Coles and to try it. It was like $2.20. It was delicious. So now we've got the Woolworths ones to try. So hopefully they're good. So I got 2 lots of those. Party size bag of Doritos. I specifically went to Coles for this because I'm getting this and breaking it down into snack bags. I went to Coles because at Woolworths, this is still $8.50. $8.50 for this bag. Crazy, because at Coles, they've reduced it down to like a price drop until August something to $6. So my thoughts are that Woolworths will eventually come down, but today it was so expensive. So I was like, no, we're going to Coles. Let's just go and get this. So we did. We went and got that from there. Got some more paper plates and bowls. Super great for me, especially with me working a bit out of the home now. Less dishes, honestly. We can throw it in recycle, things like that. School holidays though, paper plates and bowls are brilliant. You don't want to put cereal in something like this though, like liquids and stuff, because it's not going to hold it well. But it's just for like lunches and fruit snacks, and let's put some popcorn in it, stuff like that. That's what we use it for, so it's good. Baking paper that I needed. I got 2 lots of bagels. Isabella loves bagels. We all like bagels, or Joseph doesn't. Johnny, myself, and Isabella like bagels. Johnny and I like toasting them. Isabella doesn't like them toasted. So she will have jam in these and cheese in these, and she loves them, and she'll have it for breakfast. So that's really good. I did get the white wings. So self-raising flour. This is a massive bag. I think it must be 2 kilos, is it? I'm going to guess it's 2 kilos. I can't even see it on here. I'm pretty sure it's 2 kilos. It's huge. It was on special for $4, and obviously it's more of a premium. I'm going to see how my special cake recipe goes with this self-raising flour, because I did read good things about it, because I was like, what's the difference between me buying this and just the home brand self-raising flour? And lots of people were pointing about this and saying things rise better and stuff like that. So I'm going to give this a go and use the premium, see how it goes. I got 2 lots of the fruit snacks, which, are they fruit? I don't even know. They're a little treat as such. Sometimes I'll put them in the lunchbox. I will not be putting these. I put some packets out in the pantry, but the rest of them get hidden, so I can control of how many of these are out. It's like roll-ups, you know, I like to control that. So we won't have both out, but we do have those. The Welch's are the best value for money. There's 14 pouches for about, I think it's $7.50 or $8. Whereas the other boxes usually only have 8 in it or something. So this is a better deal, so I always get those. I got these. These are $6.50. Again, Isabella, go. I got these. These are expensive. They're about $6.50. They are dairy-free, nut-free, and gluten-free. They're little chocolate koalas. I like a dark chocolate, and they've got little rice bits in them, like Cocoa Pops type thing. They're a nice little treat. I bought these, again, for when we had friends over and their son, Eli. If you've seen the Queensland videos, Eli on there, he's the one that can't have any sort of dairy at all. Like, he's severely allergic, anaphylactic, so we've got to be careful. I made jelly for him for dessert, and I bought these for him so he could put one in the jelly and the kids could decorate and stuff, and the kids all had one of these and they loved them. So I got them as a little treat and just for something different, honestly. So yeah, they were good. So we enjoyed those, so we grabbed those. Cones, I said, oh, the tiny teeny cereal. I went in and I was going to buy Cocoa Pops were on special this week. So I was going to buy Cocoa Pops. They were down to $7.50. And Isabella saw these. Of course, I mean, look at the box. Totally targeted as kids, obviously. And I was going to buy Cocoa Pops, and then we saw these and we thought, oh, maybe these are pretty similar. They're little chocolate teddy bears. More expensive. I think they were $8 or $8.50. All cereals expensive though. It's so expensive. It says 4-star health rating. Anyway, I got one out before to try it. It's not as light and crunchy as a Cocoa Pop, but I think once milk's with it, it will be nice. So, I don't know, we'll see how we go. I will point out that these are actually on special at Woolworths tomorrow. I think it's at Woolworths tomorrow for $4.40 or something. Like, it's half price or something, it said. So, it's $4 something. So, if you want to try it, look out at Woolworths and things, and you'll probably get a good deal at some point. So, I don't know, something new they did. They also have a honey one as well, like a little honey bear as well for cereal. So we did get those. And then lastly, I got the sugar-free Kirk's lemon and the sugar-free Kirk's orange drink. Oh my God, we had not had that before. You can only get this one at Coles, and the creamy soda you can only get at Woolworths. But Coles have these at the moment for half price, like $6.45 a box. So, and Johnny likes them. Oh my God. So I've got lemonade, lemon, and creamy soda before. Johnny liked all of them, which is not usual for him with sugar-free stuff. So that was amazing. Better for the kids. Isabella's not bouncing off walls at night. Like, so much better. Because the kids are allowed to have soft drink with their dinner, right? So if she was having sugar, like, I just can't get her to go to sleep. So this stuff's better for us. It doesn't have caffeine, obviously, and it's not Coke, so it's good. So even for Johnny and I, that's good at night. So this one though, I pulled out the orange. Oh my God, it tastes so good. It tastes like Sunkist. It's amazing. Love it, so try it. That one's only at Coles though. And the creamy soda is delicious as well. And like the sugar-free one, but it's only at Woolworths, so try it from there. Definitely keep an eye out for that Kirk's when it's half price at Woolworths and Coles, because it's something you do want to try if you're after that type of thing. But otherwise, yeah, this was everything. So that was this week's grocery haul, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, there will be no top-up shop after this one because I'm flipping weeks around. I've missed the week. All of that's going on. So the next video you will see will be a main shop from me for sure. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.
The things that we'll do, 'cause I